Well, we're back in Surrey on a warm, sunny Saturday. I'm technically on call for work, so I've done something I've never actually done before, which was to pack my panniers, or my ADV bags, which I'll get onto in a minute. I've done something a bit unusual, with my work gear. So I don't think I've ever been off-roading with a luggage system full of polished shoes, shirt and tie, and pilot equipment. But it's okay. So if I get a call, I can just abandon ship and head to work. That's the thought. But hopefully that won't happen. I've also done something. I walked into the garage this morning and decided on trying to do something a little bit different. So I've got the 1250 out here today because it was already dirty. So I thought, right, bollocks to it. We'll just go and make the most of the fact that it's dirty, because it's going in for a service on Monday anyway. And I've put the ADV bags on the 1250. Thank you. Morning. Thank you. Got to be nice to the locals. I don't have to be nice to locals, but I don't want to particularly give us biking fraternity a bad name. Mind your P's and Q's, as Mother used to say. I don't understand that. P's and Q's. Please is an, I suppose, thank you. Please and thank you. P's and Q's. I don't know. So yeah, it's been dry for a few days, well, quite a few days actually, and the weather's been nice. So I'm kind of hoping we're not going to meet much water today. And if we do, might be a little bit less of a pussy and just go do some wading. Such a good bike. Also, as you can see on the helmet cam, we've got a slightly different mounting setup on the top of the Puig screen. I think it must be quite natural. I assume that when you've been doing this stuff long enough, you accrue such a huge amount of random mounting bracketry and little things from all sorts of brands, and just sort of, well, what I've done is mix and match them together, mishmash them together, and created this this affair on the screen there, which hopefully won't come off. Because the one minor downside to that Puig racing screen is it doesn't have like a progressive curve across it. It's got like angular, like a roof, and that oh yes, it's slippery underfoot. Slidey. Slidey. And as such, it's very difficult to mount the camera centrally and get it pointing at your face. So I have added this little Kenro mini gimbal with the Osmo's mounting bracket onto a Insta360 helmet pad. It's all sorts of bits happening there, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm finding myself just wanting to sit. I haven't stood up on this yet. I'm just riding it like a two-wheeled Range Rover down the off-road tracks. I'm going to carry on doing that. I don't care what you say. Don't care what you say. And again, by the time we're watching this, we'll know one way or the other, but I'm interested to see how the audio works now. I've taken the visor off the helmet, and I'm just using the motocross goggles today, which, do you know what, it's really growing on me as a setup, I must say. It's really growing on me as a setup, especially for the slow speed. You know, obviously it keeps the dust out your eyes, but it's such good airflow. But the downside to that as well, from the mic point of view, is you are now suffering the wind noise element, and it's kind of whistling and rattling around the plastics in there. So fuck it. Well, I guess we'll see. I'm gonna wait for this car because it's not actually my right of way to cross. Jim, stop it. Sliding my back end around the place just for shits and giggles. Just trying to avoid getting myself chucked off. Oh yeah, it could be horses, of course. Beautiful day. Whee! I don't know if that's actually saved my... I changed my enduro settings in the pro mode to put the throttle into the slowest response in the rain setting, which is what I've done on the 900, and the off-road response is so lovely. It's very predictable. This was in dynamic for some reason. What the hell was I doing in dynamic mode for that? Whee! This is quite a shitty terrain. I mean, it's dry, so that's good. It's dry. I'll tell you what, that rear-facing camera is bouncing around like mad. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh god, I got hiccups now. This is really annoying. Alright, keep moving, don't stop. Oh god, over the sharp flint, that's always good. This is quite a... I don't quite know how to describe what the word I'm trying to say is. The surface, the rocks are very, very sharp. It's like split flint. Can't help but feel it's a sort of puncture haven, which obviously I would really like to try and avoid. If I can. Oh, goodness me. I feel like we can safely say that spring has sprung. We can hear the birds. It's nice and quiet. Oh, everything's greening up. It's all going really, really well. Now look, something I've not seen before. Might be fun. I've popped the Lone Rider ADV bags onto the R1250. And do you know what? They fit really, really well. And I think they rather look the part, to be honest. Much more low profile. Centre of mass is much lower than using the top box. Hold everything you need for a day out, to be fair. Love it. Might start doing this a little bit more. There we go. I missed this last time. I completely forgot it sort of reattaches back here. Great stuff. Whee! If I remember rightly, it goes just off the trail here. We go, it's like that way. It's supposed to go, or is it this way? Ah, it must be this way. Yeah, it is this way. Good times. Good times. We are out and about, man. Yeah, hindsight, probably could have done that. Probably could have done. But I don't really want to slip off today. Although with him there, actually would have probably been okay, because he offered to help, bless him. Stunning. Ooh, that's a bit... Woo! Woo-hee. It is lovely, but rough in places. Yep. Yep. Such a good bit kit, man. Yeah, it's here it goes left. Woo! Look at that. It's good, isn't it? Knox armour, everybody. Complete with glasses lens wiper. Let's try that again. You're in on Monday. You're such a big girl. It does add. I don't know. I suppose you could be optimistic, couldn't you? Switch that on. So that is. I suppose you could look at the problem. It's a challenge, isn't it? Yeah. This aircraft, fucking hell. This bike is very well renowned for being frickin' enormous. But you either embrace it, or you, I guess, or you don't. Those are really the only choices, aren't they? It's only a problem when she's sitting still or moving slowly. But even now, 10, 15 miles an hour, feather light, she's excellent. Carries the weight really well. Whoa. Onwards. Second gear is a little bit ambitious perhaps, but I suppose at least the good thing with second gear is, yeah, you do get the torque still, but you don't get the horsepower kick in the arse, so the throttle is just a little bit more tame, I suppose. Ooh. Oh, I'll tell you what, I made the right choice putting this summer armour on today. Like, it's... I can't remember if it gets steep down here or not. It's been a long time since I've come down here. Yeah, it was cold on the motorway coming down to Surrey, but actually it's been the absolute requirement here. It's such a nice thing to have that cool flow through the mesh. Wow, this is a bit steeper than I ever remember it. I don't think I've ever brought the... No, I must have. We've been down here before, haven't we? Because when I first came down here, that first day last year, I brought you. We've definitely ridden this trail. It's just steep and a weird camber. That's right, and you've got those great big river ruts right there, which I don't really want to fall into at all. He says being incredibly lazy, sitting on my two-wheeled Range Rover going down the hill. Don't want to catch my... don't particularly want to catch the handlebar on the hedge either. Could really do without being flung off today. First gear, let it ride. The tyres I've got on this, they are a reasonably brand new set of Anarchy Adventure 2s. I think this type of terrain is about their limit, in all fairness. With my ability, perhaps. I mean, that's the only reason I turned around back at the muddy puddle back there. It's like, it's dry mud is one thing, sloppy, slippery mud is quite another. With I think the 900 with the carry 4s on it, I'd have gone happily through that today. Especially given my newfound expertise after Salisbury Plain drowning. I'm really, really pleased that there's been no adverse repercussions as a result of that. I'm guessing horses walk across here. Whee! Didn't really fancy drowning the bike. Oh, the The colours are out. It's nice. I just don't quite remember. We come to a road, we hang a left on that road, and then I believe we head out from there up to that Pheasant Inn pub. Boys and girls are out. There we are, the Pheasant Inn. Hang a right here. Thank you. Hang a right here. We come up this track for about, I guess, half a mile. There's a little house with a turning at the left. Oh look, the bluebells! Oh, more bluebells, that'll be good. There's actually a little tiny track just there you can go down, but it doesn't really add anything to the experience, in my opinion. So we're heading down this way. I think it's just up here. Yeah, here's the house. And you've got the byway open to all traffic, which is just there. Public byway. Here we go again then. Yahoo! Cold Harbour Lane or road or something. One of my favourites. It's very pretty, bit of sand here and there. Man on push bike. Man on push bike. A stony channel in the middle of it, but don't really notice it. God, the torque is just ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. Thanks, guys. You know they hate me. Yeah, it's I have a lot less talent and skill than the trouble that this motorbike could provide me. That is for sure. So just feeling it out, aren't you? Little blips of the throttle here and there, see how the back wheel responds. But I don't want to be overtaken by the back wheel because I don't really have the specific skill set to deal with that confidently. I'm not saying I couldn't deal with it, but I think it would be great to go and pick up a battered up old dirt bike and just come and piss around with it and just learn the hard way. Sort of semi-safe in the knowledge that it doesn't have the horsepower to put you into immediate trouble. Does that make sense? Where you can learn that sort of limits of grip and how bikes handle in the slide. And I'm much better at it on the 900, much better at it because it's lighter, it's easier to kick back up if it goes. But again, everything that is a challenge with this bike stems from its mass. It's eating this up. I'm so confident and comfortable right now riding this here, but it is it's when you've got to suddenly stop for a pedestrian you didn't see or a fucking cyclist or a dog, and you know you haven't quite got a chance to orient your footing before you put your foot down a pothole and it goes over. Those are the concerns when you're riding this. I mean, riding it now, it's like riding on a cloud. It's brilliant. It's just brilliant. Oh, that's a river. Oh, this is the sand here, so. Oh, yeah, we're just sort of slipping here. Just sort of sliding around. It's just sand. It's a weird feeling. It's kind of unsettling being on loose sand. Might be better. The bike kind of snakes around underneath you. You've just got to sort of keep at it. At a moment there, I thought the camera had vanished at some point back there. Great day. Oh, the bluebells! I wonder if they'll be up here. That'd be really cool. It's a good day out. This is. We were here a little while ago. This is where I was doing my wheelies on it. Sorry, attempting my wheelies. Don't make the mistake of thinking for 1 minute I am capable of such exotic things. Look at her, isn't she gorgeous? She's a big girl, but you know what? She's completely at home here. But thankfully, other than that one little section that was a huge puddle that I pussied out of last time, is yeah, it was just muddy. And I think with these tyres on, you can see them there. They are the Anarchy Adventure 2s. They've been good. I've quite enjoyed them so far. They're working fine for a bike that spends most of its life on the road, but they're actually fine on this kind of dry, dusty trail, dry, dusty track stuff. Yeah, right. Picture time, obviously, because it's lovely, and then we'll make our way back towards. I do walk around in circles a lot when I'm filming, don't I? I can't just stand still. Someone said I should try this. Just stop moving. But anyway, photos, back to Rikers, coffee, home.